Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go on the attack first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Here comes the heat. Nobody fooled with the trickeration. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical.
Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's going to pass it. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry? Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Pressure is on the way. Pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact that was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Rides to back and leaves it.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires on the move. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ellison. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Right on the money. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. They're going back to the ground. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, sniffing the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Ellison. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive. Start from the 19-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They want to run it left here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, 4th and very. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Got a man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the shotgun, the inside give. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense. It makes you really be honest.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Miller. Oh, he found a space on the right. He's at the 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Quarterback gets the first down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Behind the chains now on second and long. The lone back's got it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. What a cut! Now he's loose. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Catch in the middle, it's LeBoy. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Blue Hens trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Quickly complete. Tight end trying to get in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on third and goal from the 2? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Lewis wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on fourth down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree?
Looking downfield on first down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end there.
He's got it for a big play. He's loose at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell he sees this guy coming from left to right, running that approach down the middle of the field, throws it, perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Blue Hens, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Zings it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He lobs one high down the left side and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. So now it's 2nd and long. Lewis to throw. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Rushes on him. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early enough. and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Now, what a response by this defense. First down, you give up 9 yards and set them up in great position on second down, but nice pass defense, staying disciplined on second down, and then third down, just meeting the physical challenge. Great job by this defense responding to a poor first down.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll keep it himself. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the tailback. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at 23. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped. He's going to throw deep right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the O. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Lewis wants to pass. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's not afraid to go deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys. More than a above sea level at full.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Blue Hens headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hand, it's Silver. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for 2nd down. Give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem. The QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
They booted away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now the play fake. Under fire. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Line getting set on second down. Gets the back moving. Lewis to throw. The quick out. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Reads it, fires complete.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game as a head.
Breaks into the open. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Delaware. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lewis wants to pass. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Leaves it with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Buffaloes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffaloes! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Give to the running back. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line, a pickup of 6. The Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. There he goes. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Rides the back on the option to give. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. And the Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They send the tight end in motion. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. In the red area, it's Silver. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. They'll go right back to him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. SMU came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Dallas had to sweat things out for much of the 2nd half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Regardless, the outcome...
Going for the big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Lewis to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play. That brings up a 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better...
He's going to let it go. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Bringing it back. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone, it's Price. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Lewis wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Buffaloes are on the move. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado!
What a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he tacks on the extra point. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Silver. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They feed him again. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Delaware! Great job by the back on the option.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And right down the middle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Lewis to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They're in command of this game now, trying to take it back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And the route is on.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the point after is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pressure coming. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He wants a big play here late. Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this down.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.